This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we sweat? See our people starve.
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Wanted to send a message.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope. It can't be that bad.
How could it be any worse? I'm a court nothing, that's what. I buggered worst of all.
Maybe if you retrace your step...
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I... No. I'll just...
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? If you can find everything I dropped, and if you can find...
If it's there.
Wonderful. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and...
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Clive, was it?
Make it quick.
So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose...
Can't say I have, sorry. Wait, I did pass it. No idea if it was your letter.
Which way did it...
Towards Lost Wing?
To the village, then.
for you. Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not right.
It seems we have our... Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and...
Found the things you'd... Only a little worse for wear.
No, and all thanks to you. Losing those supplies as well.
Is it about Cursebreaker?
She's off studying in...
You never mentioned it, Ord.
Oh, he's a busy man. So I'd say you did us both... If there's anything you're wanting...
He's never listened. Where are you?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill. Wait.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you.
I'll do what I can.
Oh.
What can you tell me about your...
His name is Randall. He's been working for Quentin.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my...
How did the grocer know his dog?
Ah.
I'm looking for a bearer called Rand. He was expected back at the hideaway sometime.
Randall, you say? Though...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south. I do hope nothing's happened.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Sun's setting fast.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods we were attacked. Beastmen on... Randall knew he didn't play the hero.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can. goblins. Why am I not surprised? Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. And
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. It'd better all be here. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't tires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you up.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to... His legions are on the...
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Blood, still, might work to our advantage with a fair wind behind them. That is making it to the capital.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Lucky for you.
Yes.
Well, and it's the dame who'll see you safely through North. We go way back. And she's...
That's good of you, but...
She's the proud proprietress of North. And she's quite a woman.
A woman?
Don't go... I'll be expecting...
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Goat at your service. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the report. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Anyway, if you reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. Anything catch your eye?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not... Couldn't trouble you for some...
Depend.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme. Just, man, must have been a bloody top.
They're probably terrified.
So?
I can...
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it.
So you're the new arrivals. You're... safe.
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his...
I'll have 2 plates of...
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own.
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests... Well, don't keep our new comrades wait...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you...
Yeah.
May we? Such plenty.
Brother, this place we sat and no one shouted.
I know.
You're free now.
Thank you.
Master Quentin, wouldn't it? I want no trouble. Wait, that's... if you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me.
And you need someone to...
I do indeed. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. I tried chasing them off myself, and if I don't bring those grapes in for... You look like you can handle that, please.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Mistakes.
Stay down!
Looks like that was the last of them.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been...
Those wasps won't be interfering.
Oh, thank you. Our Gotand Rouge fetches at the vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to...
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here.
I'll see that he hears...
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving when I saw what was happening.
All right. right.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door. They looked a nasty bunch.
Ha! Go. Oh, that's a fight. Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set.
But you weren't.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the town when they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep...
I see.
Just as you did today.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you...
Right, we've got work to do to make this place...
There he is.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in North... Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter? Been stealing off.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Northreach.
Excellent.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the day must run to the south.
It's It's over.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a chine of
Like a plum! For the apple of your eye!
with reds.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the...
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
And what can I do for you? Come back again.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Oh, ever do they get that?
Are you gonna... Sorry, or not? What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this, and no more, but...
From the moment you acquired it, but today, it is...
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course,
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The street...
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it?
Oi, hold up. Another fucking... Get out of my sight, filth!
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad.
But they didn't. And even if they had, The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my... As do you and I. We can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I haven't seen you around the Vale.
And if anyone requests her company...
Madame.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? Whatever wound you so tight.
I don't...
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't... Yes. But to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for...
I trust you'll do your best. Oh. Proof of that and hopefully enough to keep prying out. Now, I have matters...
I should probably start here.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but... Might I trouble you for some...
And who exactly would I be...
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne. I have business beyond these walls, but... And who better than someone... Would you be willing to...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. There are 3 in total.
Nothing dangerous,
Why, of course not. Merely try, and though I cannot prevent you strongly,
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must
Sergeant's got it in for us to... Where's your commanding...
Well, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
That'll be why he's strutting...
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection.
I dare say... How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalry...
Fine.
Oh, and just take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't... Now...
If that's what you want.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you... All right. So you know one end of a bird from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer? We're in the dame's favour, innit?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Potential. I'll give you that. Stay down. I'll be damned.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this,
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About as unlikely as it may seem. There are those within the upper echelons of...
All right.
This town is carried upon not for the want of coin. Simple fair. Contemptible though it is, my countryman would sooner... And despite my best attempts, which brings me to my request.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Here. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3 bearers, overworked and
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic. True, but do not let anger make you careless. Be discreet for both us.
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
are you waiting for?
Looks like now's not... You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need. I don't eat it here, though. Not where any...
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
That's something at least. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? And you! If you've... It's not been half the news. It's been...
Enough! Jack shall work for...
Here.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from...
You need to rest.
But I won't.
And what of your own hurts?
I'll wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
If the right
You
comes
there! Fancy a drop of the... Come, treat yourself!
Fresh fish!
Give me one of those
All
pounds.
from the sea of grace this...
I warn you now. I
Etienne sent me.
didn't know he had his own bearer. And...
All this for a drink.
not just any drink. The guards find that. They'll seize it before you... Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where...
Of course.
I have no...
Will I have business with you?
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying...
Fine. This is lighter.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you payment.
Cigars.
Those cigars.
You say these are all from...
There's nothing here for your kind...
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why didn't? Sorry about the welcome. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Well then.
I suppose you
Ah! I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals?
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankle. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in and if you don't know what this day's work may have... Despite the risk, our friends beyond...
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the... Do you think it...
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I have the... I thank you.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business. Though not my own. The chamber...
Ah, so he found some just as well. I hear his...
So he really is a chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most... He was one of the only people round here who's...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little... My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't...
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? It's no wonder the dame's got...
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. It wasn't anything fancy, but you see, Tatienne was an orphan. And she looked...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort, and you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
Did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Followed her around like a lost puppy. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of...
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
It's not been half a moon since Bellin's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch.
There's only one man in the garrison with it.
On account of him being in Moor.
The dame, thanks. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be...
Oh, Tatienne.
This Yannick. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you. You'll find they have little love for bear. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he...
I shall return as soon as I find... Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Let's make this quick.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us. It's over. You will pay for what you've done. Yeah! Here, now! You're late.
Late for what?
Did they tell you well?
All right.
My, he's over that way.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over.
Father will have you whipped for this!
What is this?
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were...
Having fun.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? That wolf? What? You are the
Nor am I.
See? I told...
You're not the branded I... Well, the sins of this...
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one.
Lies!
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, and unless you wish to share in their suffering...
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son.
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers. That much I can do it. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. How can they think so?
Simple. Bearers are tools when they're needed. Still.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Same with bearers. Fared up the realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
to.
Take it. Till then.
I let her out of her pen. I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find.
She's beautiful. She likes walking in the wind. Oh, she must be.
In that case. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A brand? Why should I help you, eh?
Because a girl from the village asked me to fight.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature was That girl's old enough to know she should tie her.
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than... Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind the... The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you, didn't you?
What?
Get up now. You was Chloe. Why did you already turn into... You knew you were my favourite. It could be months before Dad gives me another one.
Is that all she was to you?
She's not dead.
That? The crystal's curse? That's... And now she's gone forever.
Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No. Don't say that.
It's true. Tell me that.
Dad...
They do. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone. A soldier who may have information on her where.
Many traders, but only one's been...
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than it, and that's even with the dame's broke.
Understood.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from Northreach.
Why? What?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yeah, he had a comb, which he... But old though it was, an antique, most certainly. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, He's...
And do you know where he went?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me...
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down!
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you.
If that's true, then the girl Yannick went off to sea every night.
You?
Now, why would I do that? By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears.
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting on...
I think he meant to ask us something else. He's...
Wed? Where would they have got... And we all know what happens to... Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. Speaking of which, could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any brand. If it was...
You are still in one. You will be pleased to hear. They said they would meet you and...
Thank you, but... I was on my way to see...
You... I see. My dear Tatienne, it is by no means, but rarely do such...
I found this with Tati.
Thank you for it.
I should go.
Before you do, the veil counts among, according to one of the looser tongue.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it would, but that couldn't possibly...
I will.